Hello and welcome to CryptoWeeklies. My name is Josh, and today in this video we are going to discuss ICP, its recent news related to a new feature launched by the team, which is verified credentials, which is a walletless solution. As well as apart from this news, we will be conducting an AI-based and machine learning-based forecast for ICP's price, as well as regression-based valuation, and also look at the retirement-related model. So to cover this, we'll start with the news first. The ICP team has launched a walletless verified credentials feature. You can see the article over here on Business Insider. ICP protocol launches walletless credentials to build trust in public discourse. So what's this all about? This particular feature is tackling secure sharing of personal data while maintaining privacy. At the conference they revealed that the feature is aimed to eliminate fake accounts and bots on social medias. The feature is built on internet identity, which is the DCP's decentralized authentication system. The technology allows users to prove aspect of identity such as age without revealing personal information, enhancing privacy and security online. It's one of the first application which is proof of unique humanity, links the credentials to biometric data to prevent multiple fake accounts. So that's the key idea with this feature. Now that we have covered this news, we'll look at ICP's price action. Today, that is on June 29th, ICP is one of the top 25 cryptos by market cap, price under $8, market cap under $4 billion. Now that we have a machine learning based model to forecast price action using historical price action of ICP starting May 2021, that is since token launch, and now that we have trained the model a couple of weeks ago when the price of ICP was at around $12.5. Right now the price has declined a bit since that time that we discussed. Our one standard deviation bear case scenario, if the price were to slump, we're at around $8.80 for the week ending in that's the average price for the week ending at June 30th, which is tomorrow. The price is slightly below this $8 bear case scenario forecasted by our model. That means that doesn't mean that our model was wrong. This model considered only one standard deviation bottom, and again, none of the content is financial advice on the channel. As I mentioned earlier, the purpose of these AI based forecasts is to provide, if the first of all, providing the base case based on the historical price action of a particular crypto, and wrapping around that base case one standard deviation peaks which are green in color or bull case, and one standard deviation bottom which are yellow and red in color, which are the bear case. Price tend to spend almost 70% of the time, historically speaking, within these confidence levels. And the idea is, if we were to extrapolate that for future, the price should also spend 70% of the time within these bands. So what tends to happen if the price breaks to the upside of the confidence level, the price gets mean reverted, and similarly if the price gets broken down more than the one standard deviation bottom, the price action gets mean reverted. So the AI based forecast, if the price were to keep on capitulating for ICP, is between $5.5 and $8.5. So we are pretty sitting in the middle of that range. But if the prices were to go back up, the base case scenario, which could be somewhat of a resistance between $10.80 and $12.10, and looking at if the bull market were to come back up, the theoretical ceiling for ICP going forward till November is between $16.5 all the way to about $32. So that's the AI based forecast for ICP. Also, look, you can check it. This is not ICP. Yeah, if you can check it out in a tabular format if you want week by week theoretical floors and ceilings, available on the website. In terms of the compound annual growth rate based model, let's focus on the 15% growth. If ICP were to grow 15% year over year till 2040, price action could be at around $96, and number of ICP tokens without any staking or anything would be at around 10,000 ICP tokens needed to be a ICP millionaire in 2040. As opposed, if ICP were to grow at 22%, price action could see another 2.5x at around $235 $4, which I think was close to its previous high. And in terms of number of ICP token needed to be a millionaire at that point in time would be at around 4,270. So looking at discerning if ICP is overvalued or undervalued, this is the MVRVZ based approach. Based on the price action is in blue, the red is the MVRVZ score. As the Z score is above 0, that means ICP historically speaking per this MVRV analysis is overvalued. In terms of its regression analysis, though, you can see that price is close to the 2 standard deviation bottom, so I will get rid of the 3 standard deviation bottom to and the base case is in the line in the pink. This is a polynomial regression function wrapped around ICP's price action. You can see the price spends about 95% time in these bands. Historically speaking, you can see only during the token launch price was above these bands. So 2 standard deviation bottoms have held on this polynomial regression analysis. You can check out how this is calculated, the polynomial regression, and how the residual standard deviation are applied using the description on this chart. The 2 standard deviation bottom for ICP per hour polynomial regression analysis is at around $7.62. So that's the reason I chose to make a video on this one today. The price is close to the 2 standard deviation bottom. That means either the shape of the polynomial regression band would change, or the price has to mean revert back to its at least the 1 standard deviation bottom. Again, not financial advice, but this is what has happened several times in the bear market of 2022 as well as the recovery phase of 2023. The 2 standard deviation bottoms tend to hold. Again, not financial advice. In terms of simple moving average based risk, price color coded on simple moving average, this is the difference between the price and 20-week simple moving average. You can see that when the price was going towards this $20 mark, the red color, which is the highest risk level, that was flashed along the price action. That is because the risk level were substantially elevated during this bull rally. But right now the risk levels are at 0.65. That means not as risky as back in March of 2024, but again not as low risk as some of the other time period for ICP. The key observation with this analysis, you can see that if you get rid of the 0.8 to 0.1, or get rid of this till 0.5 risk, you can see that ICP has spent very less time in the lower risk bands. And if you go down further between 0 and 0.3, you would find that only a certain handful days in 2021 qualify as risk level as at substantially low risk level. So this particular analysis SMA based approach says that ICP has always been slightly high risk with this SMA analysis. But if we take a look at the polynomial regression based valuation, risks based on polynomial regression, so this is how you can see that this is the difference between price and the fair value regression function. With this analysis, you can see ICP has spent almost all of the time between this 0.2 0 and 0.2 risk level. And right now, if you see the current risk level is at around 0.07. That means per this approach, this is the lowest risk starting about April of 2024. So one indicator saying the regression indicator saying it's a fairly low risk at this point, but SMA is kind of in the middle of the pack in terms of analyzing its regression based polynomial regression based analysis to standard deviation bottom. That's where the price action is. I'm just summarizing. MVRVZ says it's kind of overvalued. We just look at the AI based model, and that's the conclusion for ICP at this point. The popular narratives over the last 24 hours, SEC delaying ETF approval is a bearish narrative over the last 24 hours. Also, Ethereum based altcoins have a significant updates, and Ripple CEO joining a debate is a bullish narrative. And then again, Ethereum related a couple of narratives, one related to XRP and Hong Kong, and its crypto hub narrative, and Bitcoin 40k, which is a bearish narrative for the last 24 hours. In terms of our narrative word cloud, this is looking at the past 7 days worth of narratives on YouTube and classifying them based on their frequency and arranging them on the wall. So higher the frequency of a narrative discussed on YouTube, higher the size. So bullishness is back, the one of the major narrative. Bearishness has diminished. Bitcoin definitely one of the most popular ones. Per the discussion, BlackRock is back. Ethereum is being discussed. So some of the other major altcoins such as XRP, Solana, Cardano. We have conducted an AI based forecast for Cardano and Polkadot yesterday. You can check out the video using the link in the description. People are also discussing about meme coin. Also the debate Biden and Trump are being discussed on crypto related narratives. Altcoins are being discussed. So you can see the major narratives over here in one single snapshot. In terms of last but not the least is the SMA risk, which is analyzing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is about 60 to 80% of the market, and checking if it's high risk or low risk. Right now Bitcoin is slightly lower risk than Ether at around 0.4, between this yellow band, but Bitcoin in the green band over here. When both of them are would potentially be in this green band, that's when some of the good deals in the market are observed. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, so give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.